Well, I wasn't going to broadcast more until I saw a 6322 SOF, and we also have another driver peeking in on that 10K mark. That's going to be Chase Barbara in that number 23 machine up to a 99.01. He is pushing ahead. We'll probably keep an eye on that one through the week as he looks to hunt for that 10K. But 63-22 strike the field for the super lates here at Eldora as we get into qualifying. Guys, how you doing here tonight as we work qualifying? Let's see. It looks like it's going to be John first out on the track in that number 44. Definitely something a little different for us here on Monday night. Don't normally do the super lates, but maybe I'm going to have to if these SOFs are going to be sitting like this. Might have to add another one to our arsenal here on track that we are broadcasting. We got Chase is out on the track. Oh, Chase backs it into the fence. Talon in the number 10 is out there. Yeah, he is a 99.01. So we're going to keep an eye on that this week. Hopefully we can catch his run to 10K. Might do a lot of Chase streams this week. Looks like Jacob Fields to the top of the chart. Let's see where Talon is fifth quickest. As Chase goes to give it another shot in that number 23 machine. Let's see if he can put it on the pole here tonight in that number 23 on that hunt for 10K. This one is definitely going to be a better field for him because it's a strong strength of field. That's going to put him, that lap's going to put him fourth quickest. So he's going to have a little bit of work to do here tonight. If he finishes fifth, where he's at now, it's going to be 0 iRating gain as it stands right now. Steven Gaines. We got Thaddeus out on the track. Let's see where he can put it in that number 187. Freaking odds. Every time he's got something smart to say, but it's funny. Thaddeus goes ahead. It puts that about 8th, I think is where it is. Sorry, I was switching screens while we were doing that. No, he didn't put it anywhere. Jason Salter currently 4th, and Desmond Busby to the top of the chart in that number 2. And the number 82. Let's go ahead and we got Hackney out there. Let's see where Hackney can put it. He's been putting a lot more time in the super lates trying to get his program right. Austin Hunter out on the track. Hackney's going to go ahead and not like that lap. He's going to regroup. Blaine Ross, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, bud. As we are getting people up in here. I know we got 22 over on Facebook currently. Make sure you guys get the likes and shares out there. Robbie Buchanan in 10th right now. Keith Hackney put in the quick time in that number 69. Brian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Brian, you're not far. We'll be watching you run to 10K here soon. You keep it up. As Hackney rolls around in that number 69, let's see where he's going to put this thing as he comes across the line. He's going to be 11th quickest. I know he's not happy with that time. He's got a little bit more adjusting to do to that elite number 69. We got James Braswell out there in that number 18. Hey, what's up, Shane? Brett, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming to hang out. Always good to have you. Thank you for the like. As that's going to be that to qualify, we're going to go to heat race number 1. We'll go ahead and switch this up to gap so I don't forget. As these guys get onto pit road, it's going to be Desmond Busby on the pole, John in 2nd. Linden in that 3rd position, James Braswell in 4th. Michael Lake in 5th. Robbie Buchanan in 6th. Austin Hunter in 7th. Kyle Jarrett in that 8th position. Austin 9th. Hagen? Which one is it? Yeah, I get that, Ryan. In that 10th position, Ryan Flatten in 11th, and Thaddeus in that 12th position as he did not get a lap in. All right, we're going to get ready for heat race number 1. I always have to look. I think it's top 7, the transfer. Yep, top 7 transfer from the future. Let's go ahead. Josh, thank you for the like. Josh, appreciate it. It's hanging out in seconds. Look, I mean, I think a 53... 52 or yeah 53-52 or 43-52 53-52. Austin Hunter was the lowest iRating in this one. This one is definitely a beast in the field. Josh Burke, thank you for the like, appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get that heat line situated in the right spot. Move it down. Got to wake it up here. Move it down to that 7th position. Top 7 transfer. We know Austin Hunter, he's capable of making it, but man, this is a beast of a field. It'd be hard to say who would make this one and who would. As Desmond brings it to the green flag, we're going to go ahead and sit up on the spotter stand as they come down the back straightaway. What's up, Emery? Busby in that number 82. He should have a good run here. Looking for the green flag. Pace car is in. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Desmond sliding up front. John second as they're side by side for third on back. 3 wide back in the field. It's a 45 up in the wall. I think that's hanging as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Oh, that was Austin. Maybe. No, Austin's in the middle. As they come out of turn number 4. 3 wide back there for that 6th position. Austin's down on the bottom side in that number 8. He's going to fall out of a transfer spot. Little contact there as Thaddeus tries to make his way up into a transfer spot. We got the 31 of Robbie up into the wall. Oh, contact with Austin and Thaddeus as they head through 1 and 2. It is dicey back here around that final transfer spot. We got Hagan in that final transfer spot. I think he's in that number 15 machine. No, he's in the 45. As the 15 of Ryan Platt trying to gain on him as Hagan gets the wall. That transfer spot is going to be a hot spot in this field as they slide through turn number 3 and 4, coming out of turn number 4. Battle for that transfer spot. Here comes Ryan down low on Hagan as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Side by side on a 2, little 2 sideways to the number 15. He's going to dig back into 3 and 4, slide up. Oh, they almost make contact on him. Somehow he keeps it out of him as they head into 1 and 2. Adam, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. And the like. Red, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we head into turn number 3, here comes Ryan digging down low, looking for that final transfer spot as we watch Thaddeus fighting just ahead through turn number 1 and 2. Side by side on a turn. Watching that transfer spot. Let's jump back up front. Desmond leads away. James John second. James third. Linden fourth as Thaddeus battles Michael Lake for that 5th position. Back to the final transfer spot here as Hagan holds on to it out of turn number 2. I don't know if Brian's got anything for him as Thaddeus is going to dig in underneath the 21 of 27 of Michael Lake. They make contact out of turn number 4. It's going to be Desmond, John, James, Linden, Mike, Thaddeus, Hagan going to the feature here tonight. Everybody else to a Consi. Wild one there for heat race number 1. Eric, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Good racing there. I lost track of the laps. I didn't even know we were on the last lap. That just tells you how good it was. All right, they got a little less time to grid up here as they get onto pit road. Let's go ahead and jump on somebody. Go through the starting lineup. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. Nick Nowak, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. It's going to be Jacob Fields on the pole. Jason Salter in 2nd. Chase Hardy in that 3rd position. Chase Barbara in 4th. Or Chase is on that 2nd row. Jacob 5th. Keith Hackney in 6th. Mason Inman in that 7th position. Jaden 8th. Joe Cease in 9th. Talon Willis going to start in that number 10 position. Stephen Gaines in 11th. And Jace Floyd in that 12th and final spot as we get ready for 8 laps here in heat race number 2. It was great racing, John. I agree 100%. All right, guys. Who's going to win this one? This is probably the hardest one to pick right here. We know Fields, he's really good, especially in the Wednesday night late models that we do, but in the 75 lapper, can he put that together here in a shorter race, 40 lap feature here tonight? We're going to find out. As he's got Salter on the outside. Been a minute since I've seen Jason. Good to see Jason out on the track. As they come down the back straightaway. That track is getting slick already, boys. They're going to have a little bit of work to do holding on to that one. This one is probably going to go to the advantage to whoever's on the top side here. on the start, except for second place, because controlling the start definitely is an advantage, as Fields is going to have that advantage as we look for the green flag this time by. Guys, make sure you get those likes and shares out there as we get ready for 8 laps here in heat race number 1. We're going to have a beast of a frickin' LCQ. We're going to have 10 cars in the LCQ competing for 4 positions. Oof, that's going to be wild. It'll be 10 or 11 anyway. All right, pace truck's going to pull, and green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Good jump by Fields as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Salter's going to dig in on that outside. Oh, contact Salter hard into the wall. Salter and a few others caught up in this one. No caution flag. We're going to go back and take a look and see exactly what happened there, though. As we get big contact there. Oh, he gets the wall. A little bit of net code. Bunch of cars caught up in that one. As we jump back out, it's going to be Jacob Fields first. Chase Barbara in second. Chase Hardy in third. Jacob Harper's in that 4th position. Joe Cease 5th. Jaden 6th. Taylor 7th. And Keith Hackney is 1 spot out in that 8th position. Back up to the front as we watch the battle here as Hardy is going the wrong way. As Harbert gets around them as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Joe Cease stuck on the bottom side right now. That is probably not the place to be. But Jaden Anderson hard into the outside wall. Keith Hackney and Talon are going to try slide into those final transfer spots. That's going to move Jaden out, and we're going to have a heck of a battle for that final transfer spot. Once again, I'll keep an eye on the battles up ahead as we watch the battle here for that 6th, 7th, and 8th position. Jaden, the first car out, he's going to get up underneath Talon out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Jaden's going to dig low. He's going to slide up. Talon disappears. That can't be any fun for Jaden. As they slide into 1 and 2, Talon appears down low. Jaden hard into the wall again. That's going to cost Jaden quite a bit of distance from Talon. He might not have enough time as Jacob Fields comes out of turn number 4 across the line with the lead. Chase on his heels as they come out of turn number 2. White flag is out as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Chase sends it in hard. It's going to be Fields hard on the gas out of 4. He's going to take the win. Chase second. Jacob, Hardy, Cease, Hackney, and Talon going to the feature. I picked the pink car. You're talking about that pink car or the other one? There was another one. Harbert's, I think, is the one that you're talking about. He had a good run, finished 3rd. George, Tristan, thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it, guys, as we get ready for the Consi, the LCQ, the B-Main, whatever you want to call it here, but only 4 are going to the feature. Let's go ahead and change that line just below Stephen Gaines there. 10 cars in this one. Let's see if they all go ahead and grid up. And we're going to go through tonight's starting grid for the B-Main. It's going to be Brian Flatten starting on the pole. Jaden in second. Austin Hunter in that 3rd position. Stephen Gaines in 4th. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yep. Stephen Gaines in 4th. Austin 5th. Chase in 6th. Robbie Buchanan's going to start in that 7th position. Jason Salter 8th. Kyle 9th. Mason Inman in that 10th position. He does grid up for this one. 10 cars battling for 4 positions as they come out onto the field here tonight. Let me know, who do you think is going to make the B-Main? Looks like everybody is out on the track, so we're going to be good to go. 10-car field. They're going to be wild. These guys are going to be hungry. They're going to be desperate. They want to make this SOF. This strength of field is definitely a big one for every driver here. I don't care what their I rating is. I mean, when the number 24 car is a 53-52, that just tells you who showed up. And Austin Hunter, if he can finish where he's at, is in the big show here tonight as the lowest car in the split. Stephen Gaines second lowest with a 54-14, sitting in the 4th position. It hasn't been bad, George. I mean, there was one big wreck. It looked like it was some net code. And heat race number 2. We'll see what the future turns out. I think it's going to be more winky steps than anything. These guys are going to grab the wall just like it happens at big blocks as we look for the green flag. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out as Ryan gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Heading towards turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Jaden in that second spot as Austin and Stephen Gaines battle it out for third and fourth. Austin Hunter's going to try and slide up. Can't. He's going to stay on the bottom third, 3 and 4. Good dig off the bottom for Austin Hunter as here comes the cavalry. Contact as Austin gets turned around. He absolutely kills him. And looks like Salter got right into the back of Austin Hunter. That's going to knock him out of this one unless something big happens. Ryan in first, Jaden, Stephen Gaines, Jason Salter in that final transfer spot. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Salter trying to put the pressure on Stephen Gaines. He wants a little bit of cushion. Yeah, it's been pretty good racing. Drew, thank you for the like. As they come out of turn number 2, here comes Salter for that position. He's going to dig up underneath Steven. Steven knows he's in, but he's going to fight back on the high side as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 6 laps to go. How hard do you want to battle with each other, knowing those guys behind you are going to close the gap as Salter and Gaines battle side by side for that third position. Gaines has some dig on the high side. He's going to come back on Salter. He's got that third spot that time by. Leaders 1 and 2 just single file as Stephen Gaines grabs the wall through turn number 1 and 2. Good save here as they slide into turn number 3 and 4. Stephen wants it back as they come out of turn 4, coming across the line, 4 laps to go. Here comes Austin Friedman and Jace Floyd as we watch the massive sliders there by Jace, I think it was Austin, never mind, as they come out of turn number 4. Battle is for 5th. Steven's got to be loving what he's seeing behind him until that 89 comes up to the door. Austin slides up in front of Jace. Good driving for him. Jace going to come across the nose of Austin. Battle for first person going home as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Two laps to go as they come. Oh, contact for that 5th position. That's going to be the end of their race. Yeah, it definitely does. It's hard here. That wall eats them as we got a door high. The 18 struggling out there as Austin's going to take that 5th spot back. These guys are going to race for all they have as they head into turn number 3. But it's going to be Ryan out of turn number 4 taking the win. Jaden, Jason, Stephen Gaines as we got a big wreck out of turn number 4. We got contact here as they get together. Ooh, Austin Friedman into the wall. He's going to get stuck in Edmund right into his door. That's how that one ended. But those guys both going home. And we are going to get ready for tonight's feature. Drew, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I think I already said that. But I'm going to say thank you again. All right, tonight's feature here tonight. Ooh. Desmond's going to take him to the green flag starting from the pole here tonight. Jacob Fields in second. John's going to start in that 3rd position. Chase Barbara in 4th on that race to being 10K. He is even right there in that 4th spot. James Braswell in that 5th position. Jacob Harvard in 6th. Linden in that 7th position. Chase Hardy in 8th. Michael Lake in 9th. Joe Cease in 10th. Thaddeus in 11th. Keith Hackney keeping it tacky in that 12th position. Hagen in 13th. Talon Willis in that 14th position. Ryan 15th. Jaden in 16th. Jason Salter is going to start in that 17th position. And Stephen Gaines in that 18th and final spot here tonight. As we get ready. Oops, I didn't even have it up for you guys. Sorry. As we get ready for 40 laps here tonight in the feature. I dropped the ball a little bit on the starting lineup. I know. All right, guys, who's your picks here in tonight's field? Desmond looking fast, but you can never count out Fields, Barbara, Eddie. I don't know who to pick. You can't count any of these guys out. This is a stacked field. This is an absolutely stacked field here tonight. I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. Probably not. Where's it? I probably won't. It's hard. Single dad leg. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Desmond going to get a nice jump. They're going to be 3 wide for second into turn number 1 and 2. John wanted more. He digs it down to the bottom as they come out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. The contact further back as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide. Multiple places in the field as they come out of 4. A little bit of contact between Chase and the 44 down on the bottom side. Out of turn number 2, Chase is going to slide into that 3rd position. John's going to slide back in that 44, back to 5th as they get single file. Top 5, everything else happening behind them. These guys shuffling for positions. Big squeeze there through turn number 1 and 2. Contact out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. These guys trying to situate themselves as the front guys. Pull away. Could be Desmond out front. Jacob Fields, Chase Barbara, James Braswell, and John in that top 5. Back here as they head through turn number 3. Hackney trying to dig up the field, only gaining 1 spot as he's on the heels of Joe Cease, heading down into turn number 1 and 2. 2 and 3 wide back. Here comes Hackney digging low up underneath Joe as they battle for that 10th position. Hackney's going to slide into that 10th spot. Joe Cease back with the crossover as they drag race down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Joe's going to slide up the track. No, he's going to stay low out of 2. Hackney didn't expect it. It's going to cross him up as they head towards turn number 3. Here comes Jason Salter, one of the bigger movers in the race here tonight. Up to the 12th position, 5 spots in that number 10. Okay, back out north. That's lead. Jacob Fields, Chase Barbara. These guys still single file, waiting for this track to come in as the battle is for 10th on back. Here comes Hackney back under Joe as they slide through turn number 3. He's going to slide up in front of Joe. Joe comes, 1 and 2. Slide back under 3 wide. 3 wide for 10th as Salter goes for a 2 for 1 into turn number 3 and 4. Still 3 wide. Hackney's going to get the advantage in that 10th position into turn number 1 and 2. Salter continues to dig the bottom side up underneath Joe Cease as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Almost get 3 wide again. As we watch the battle for 11th, that bottom side going away on Salter. He's going to lose some ground. Oh, we got him bouncing off the wall. I see Hackney bounce off the wall. Jaden bounce off the wall. That's going to cost them all a little bit of time. Salter continues to dig on the bottom side in that number 10. He is fighting back. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Look at this. Here comes Joe Cease back up underneath Hackney. He's going to try and slide up. He's got to back out of it. Hackney with a big run on a 4. He's going to have that 10th spot that time by. Mikey, thank you for the like. Back up to the front as it looks like Desmond is starting to lose some of that lead as Jacob Fields closes the gap as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for the lead is starting to heat up. Keep an eye out for this change. Mikey sitting in the cat 13 in that 3rd position as they slide out of turn number 4. It looks like Fields trying to look low. Can't get it to stick as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Single file still. Fields trying to find a way to get off that wall and get up underneath 82. Sometimes the pressure is enough. You can pressure them to make a mistake. It'll open up that opportunity, but you got to be careful here because they can bounce off the wall. As Fields tries the slide chop, he's got to back out of it as they come out of turn number 2. Fields back in line in that 2nd position as Busby has a little bit of a breathing room as they come out of turn number 4. Fields is going to slide back in place, heading into turn number 1 and 2. Fields trying to reel him back in. He's got the speed as they come out of turn number 2. Kenny close back in on the back bumper. All this racing is slowly reeling in Chase in that 3rd position. We're going to have a 3-car battle for that lead possibly soon. And Fields can't make short work of Busby as they come out of turn number 2. Busby leads into the turn number 3 and 4 in that number 82 Apex machine as they come out of turn 4. He pulls out Fields just a little bit out of turn 4. Down into 1 and 2. Fields is better in 1 and 2. It looks like Busby might be better in 3 and 4 as it stands right now. Lap time almost identical. Busby was a half a tenth quicker last time by as Fields tries a little bit different line. About a half a tenth difference as Busby still faster as they come out of turn 2. Fields is going to get the wall. That's going to cost them a little bit more time, and Chase is getting bigger behind him as they come out of turn 4. Chase bounces it off the wall. Back up the field as Fields tries to reel it back in. He is closing that gap back in on Busby out of turn 3. Through turn number 1 and 2. Can he find what he needs through 3 and 4 as they come out of turn 4? Halfway through this one as they head into 1 and 2. That time by Fields with a half a tenth advantage as he bounces off the wall off of turn number 2 into turn number 3. Busby still leads it. Fields trying to close the gap. Busby cuts down. That might cost them as they come across the line. It's going to be dead even. 4 lap times that time by. Or pretty close to dead even. You guys can see it probably. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Fields pulling down low out of turn 4 that time. Didn't seem to make a big difference as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Currently Fields a little bit quicker. Yo, what's up, Schultz? Schultz up in the house as Desmond continues to lead the field. Fields putting pressure. Busby leads the field and Fields as Fields tries to put the pressure on him as they come out of turn number 2. Closing in on this one as there's 2 to 3 tenths of a second difference between first and second. Chase has fallen back once again. James Braswell trying to get himself up into this battle for at least the 3rd position. Already has a battle with John as they battle it out for that fifth spot. Picked up back up speed. Still the same. Salter. What about Salter? Up 8 positions to the 9th spot. He's Hackney back here at 10. Not the race he wanted as Jaden tries to battle Ryan as they come out of turn number 4. Something must have happened to Talon. Talon way back out in the field. As we watch the leaders come out of turn number 4, they can see the back of the field. 82 is 100% on a mission. I agree with you, Schultz. I'm not as good as these guys either. Knox Lumley up in the chat. By the way, thanks for the like and share, Schultz. Bristol, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I got a little caught up in calling this one as Busby is now pulling away from Fields. 8 tenths of a second. Chase is in. Fields is must have bounced off the wall as this battle for second is starting to close in. Oh, Chase hard into the wall out of turn number 3 and 4. That's going to cost him some time. He can taste that second spot. Gave it a little too much. He's got to reel himself back in and start to dig in. That cushion is almost disappearing up on the top side. Makes you got to wonder if they're going to get something down on the bottom as they head to turn number 1 and 2. Busby leads the way. Chase Fields second. Chase Barbaro third. James Braswell in that 4th position. John in that 5th spot as Chase Hardy is falling back to 6th. Thaddeus with a good move up 4 spots to the 7th position. Salter still good. Like I said, good run for Salter after having to come up through that Nazi as we watch Busby slide through turn number 3 and 4. He's got 9 laps to go. That's right. 9 laps to go for Busby as they head through 1 and 2. He's got lap traffic just ahead. Fields is going to bounce it off the wall down the back straightaway. He's probably looking for a caution right now to regroup. It looks like he's bent that rear spoiler for bouncing it off the wall too much. Look at Busby's. It's still nice and straight. At Fields. See, I think he's got a little wrinkle in that thing. Jumped in on the chase cam. He's got a little wrinkle in that. Going to be affecting how that 007 drives. I know, he's trying to get that 10K. Probably being a little safe too as they come down the back straightaway. And it looks like Fields is struggling. That car is not handling as good as it was early on as they come across the line. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go as the leader is in traffic. Fields is going to lean on that wall, just hoping to get a little bit of room as Talon hangs low for the leader as they turn number 1 and 2. Fields second. Chase in third. As James Braswell has closed in the gap on our 3rd place car. Are we going to get a battle for 3rd with John on his heels in 5th? John's got a little bit of speed here late in that number 44. He's actually the fastest car on the track the number 44. Running out of time, but fastest car on the track. Chad, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As they head through turn number 1 and 2. James stepped on it a little bit. He's going to lose that spot. John methodically takes the 4th position away. Busby leads the way by 2.2 seconds. Not a whole lot to watch there. Fields in second as we watch the battle for 3rd. John is there. He's got the speed. Chase trying to hold on to what he can as they head to the turn. But he's got to feel John breathing down his neck as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. We're going to keep on this battle for 3rd as the leader has a huge lead over 2nd. Chase Barbara trying to hold on. He's going to bounce the wall. Here comes John looking low. John's looking for more. He's up underneath him. White flag is out. John's going to go for the crossover. You don't want to do that 1 and 2. Or slide job. Here comes the crossover by Chase. Chase is going to send it through 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Desmond wins field 2nd. Barbara 3rd. John 4th. James in 5th. John was definitely digging late in that one. Ethan, thank you for the like. What a race. What a race. Yeah, he was definitely rolling. Busby was rolling for sure. Desmond with the win. Jacob Fields 2nd. Chase in 3rd. John's going to finish 4th. He was the fastest car on the track. James Braswell in 5th. Chase Hardy in that 6th position. Thaddeus in 7th. Linden in 8th. Jason Salter with the big dig coming up to 9th. Jaden 10th. Joe Cease in 11th. Brian Flannan in that number 12 position. Hagan 13th. Keith Hackney in 14th. Michael Lake in 15th. Stephen Gaines 16th. Talon 17th. And Jacob Harvard rounds out the field in that 18th position. It was a great race for sure. I agree with both of you, George and Sean. Jacob, thank you for the like. Austin, thank you for the like. I'm going to look and see if anything's popping up. I might continue this roll. Let's see what is going up right now. It looks like we're 20 minutes into that. That's not going to work. And we are 8 minutes away from the prolates. I think I'm going to call it a stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, we got the City of Fulton League. No AMX. I might find something late after the City of Fulton. Maybe we'll watch some sprint cars or something, guys. Jacob, thank you for the like. Austin, thank you for the like. But, guys, as always, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. And until next time, be safe and have a good night.